Here we are live at the 360 Vegas studios with Jim Johnson, the sales manager of Carphabet. Jim, glad that you're here.
Glad to be here.
You know, catchy name, okay? When we're trying to do something, we're always looking for that little niche. Carphabet, fantastic name, easy to remember. Tell us what you do.
Well, what I do is work on creating an environment, working with systems that makes a very pleasant buying experience for our customers.
And so, Carphabet, the future of car buying. Tell us a little bit about what the future holds.
Well, people thought I was crazy in 1997 when I arrived here in town and said, one day people will be buying their cars through the internet. I said, no way. And that's what we're doing today. We're a virtual store with a real location and real people.
And so a customer comes in and they're interested in a car and then you find them the car? Is that how it works?
Actually, they know what they want. They search the internet. The internet does a pretty good job of sending them to our location. There is no car lot out front, so people are going to drive by and say, hey, let's look at some cars. They look at them online. They make contact with us through the internet and establish a relationship. And for that reason, a lot of people come in and they're in and out in about an hour.
And so when customers come in, what do they demand from you?
They demand to be treated right, which has been a long time coming in the car business. And the internet is in everybody's favor. Customer is king today. They're going to get the right treatment. They're going to be treated with respect. They're going to be treated as somebody who's knowledgeable. I come from a 30-year background with typical car dealerships, and I came to Carphabet last year. Everything's the same except for we've eliminated all of the steps. You don't get transferred from one person to the next. You meet somebody, they sit down, find out what's important to you, help you get what you want as far as a car. And then we're tied in with a system called Cuddle, which is usually available to the bigger franchises and rarely to independent used car stores. We're part of that network. So we have all these lenders available to us. We can do one-stop shopping for financing, find the right financing for a particular buyer and what they're buying, and save a lot of time and frustration.
And so when someone comes in, they're typically an informed customer then. You would say that they, like you said, they pretty much know what they want and they're just interested in maybe getting the best price with the best financing. Would you say that's true?
Absolutely, and we make that possible.
And so when someone comes in, do they deal with a regular person, or is it just they're looking on a computer? They're sitting down at a desk, they're talking with someone?
They meet somebody. Normally they've already established a relationship online. They come in and look for their guy, and they'll go look at the car. Normally the car is pulled up and waiting for them. They'll drive the car just like they would at any other dealership, and then come back, sit down. And because our prices are super low, we price to sell. We don't price to negotiate and discount, which a lot of people love. To be able to come into a dealership and walk out in about an hour's time is unheard of, but that's what we do.
And the family culture of caring.
Absolutely.
Tell us what this means and why this is so important.
Well, it is a family store, and everybody's treated like family. They're all pre-owned cars, so we all drive them. We find out what needs to be done to this car before it's made available to the public. We take care of it as if maybe our mom was going to buy that car. That's how people are treated there. The cars are, they're important because that's our reputation. If a person goes out and they're having problems, that news spreads a lot faster than the positive reviews that we get online.
Yeah.
We have a lot of them.
And so what is the best way to start the process? Do they call? Do they go to the website, which is fantastic? I keep seeing top-rated dealer and all this stuff. So these are important things. So what is the best way to start the process?
Well, the best way would be to go to Carphabet.com. It's a very easy search engine. A person can find exactly what they're looking for. But a lot of people stumble through Google, and Google might send them to one of the portals, Car Gurus, Carfax, Cars.com, and they get sent to our inventory specific to what they're looking for.
What exactly happens on these portal websites when it comes to your inventory?
Well, they pump millions of dollars into advertising, so they always stay at the top of the list. And for that reason, we have to have our inventory on those different services. And people will find us through maybe a Car Gurus, click, and Car Gurus sends us the request for more information. But a person can just bypass all those middlemen, go straight to Carphabet.com and take a look at our entire inventory, and then click a button and communicate with somebody almost instantly.
And so when we talk about doing business, do we pay online too? Is it that through the financing, or how does that work?
Well, almost 100% of everybody, not 100%, but almost 100%, want to see and feel and drive that car before they part with any money. Okay. And they'll come, we have the car waiting for them, it's cleaned up, ready to go. They'll drive, we'll sit down and show them what their options are as far as buying, whether it's cash or financing through one of our sources. And some people bring their own financing. However, there are a few who buy cars from out of state. They'll actually buy a car and have it shipped to, we just sent one to Kansas. We just sent one to Kansas.
So they can buy it here and then ship it
Right, and that happens a lot because a lot of times we have very low mile cars that are priced too low, and it's just too good to pass on. And because of our online reviews, people can buy with confidence knowing that we're going to take care of them.
Well, this has been very informative. I want to thank you very much for coming today. Again, I can't get over the fact of the name. I think the name is tremendous and it really sticks in your head. Does that make sense? Jim, it's been a pleasure.
My pleasure too, Neil. We are the alphabet of cars.
The alphabet of cars.
At Carphabet.
Carphabet, right?
.com.
Carphabet.com, right?
Absolutely.
Can't forget the .com.
.com.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Let's
Thank you,
face
sir.
towards everybody and give everybody a big wave. We'll see you real soon.